right, I do have to break here for net here at this point. Good evening, all. This is N7GES, and welcome to the Colorado Emergency Services Region 3 District 2 net. The ARES R3D2 consists of Larimer and Weld counties. This net meets each Thursday evening on the 447.275 repeater, courtesy of the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. All stations with 70-centimeter privileges are invited and encouraged to attend. All announcements about amateur radio-related events and activities, including club meetings and events, are welcome. This is a directed net, and all traffic goes through net control, which is, this evening is N7GES. The name is Kevin, and I'm in Fort Collins. Do we have any emergency or priority traffic before we continue? Do we have any, sorry, lost my place. Do we have any formal NTS traffic for the net this evening? We ask when checking into the net to please give your call sign slowly with the ITU phonetics, your name, and your location. If you have an announcement or anything for the net, please indicate that at the same time, and we'll come back by and acknowledge you and get those announcements. We're going to start with battery or emergency-powered stations, Alpha through Mike, please.
This is
Kilo 1 Delta Charlie
Kilo
Yankee
Echo
Derek
0
currently in
Lima
Brookfield.
Charlie Kilo KE0LCK, another Mike from Windsor. No announcements.
Kilo 5, Bravo Charlie, KYDC, Phil, eating ribs.
Jerry in Fort Collins, no traffic. Niner India November Echo, Larry, Estes Park.
Okay. Let's stand by for a moment here. We had quite a cluster. I believe I copied K1DCY, Derek and Firestone, KE0LCK, K8GEE, and N0INE, if I have any corrections to any of those calls.
Yes, it's Whiskey 0, India November Echo.
Okay, thank you. I was afraid maybe I had that wrong. Your first letter was cut off as well, so that's why I didn't get it. Alrighty, let's see. Any other battery or emergency powered? Alpha through Mike, please.
Whiskey 0 Foxtrot Tango, Rob Loveland with an announcement.
This is Kilo 0 Alpha Bravo Kilo, Alex in LaSalle. No traffic.
Good evening, Kevin in the net. This is Whiskey 0 Delta Delta Zulu, Dave and Greeley.
Okay. Let's acknowledge and welcome W0DDZ, K0ABK, W0FT. Rob, is that call correct?
That's correct, and I have traffic.
Roger, I do have that noted as well. Thank you. Any other battery or emergency power Alpha? Let's go battery or emergency power Alpha through Zulu, please.
Whiskey 2, Mike, India, Charlie, Mark in Loveland, no traffic.
Kilo Echo 0 November Yankee Tango, Jason in Fort Collins.
This is
Kilo Charlie 0, Zulu India Echo. Darren.
Whiskey 0, Tango Juliet Hotel, TJ and Berkeley.
This is
Kilo Delta 0, Tango Yankee Uniform, Joe and Loveland.
This is Kilo Delta 0, Whiskey Bravo Charlie, Pete in Fort Collins.
okay. Welcome to KD0WBC, KD0TYU, W0TJH, KC0ZIE, KE0NYT, W2MIC, any other Alpha through Zulu battery or emergency powered, please.
Kilo 6 Oscar Golf, David, Estes Park Med Center.
Kilo Delta 0, Yankee Victor India, Greg in Loveland.
Okay, let's say welcome to KD0YVI and K6OG. Battery or commercial powered stations, Alpha through Mike, please.
This is
Good evening, Kevin. Here is Kilo 0, Juliet Echo Foxtrot. Jeff, just south of the state line in Colorado, mobile, and I will have traffic for the net.
Okay, welcome K0JEF. Thank you, and I have you listed for traffic. Sounded like there was another station that almost came in but did not. Battery or commercial power stations, Alpha through Mike, please.
This is Whiskey Bravo 0, India, X-Ray Victor, WB0IXV, Estes Park Med Center, Dave.
Okay, welcome to WB0IXV. All stations, all powers, Alpha through Zulu, please.
Good evening. This is Whiskey Alpha 5, Victor Romeo Lima, Willis in Fort Collins with several announcements. This is November 0, November Yankee, Bart in Evans, no traffic.
This is Kilo Delta 0, Uniform Juliet Kilo, Steve in Nunn, One announcement.
This is Whiskey Zero Romeo Delta Charlie, Rob, Al Canyon, no traffic.
This is Kilo Delta Zero Oscar Echo Papa Mike, Estes Park Med Center.
This is Kilo Echo Zero Lima Sierra Lima, Al and Greeley.
This is Kilo Delta Zero Romeo India Lima KD0 RIL Bob, Estes Park Medical Center.
This is Kilo Delta Zero Victor Bravo Oscar, John and Greeley.
Okay. Welcome to KD0VBO, John, KD0RIL, KE0LSL, KD0OEP, W0RDC, KD0UJK with an announcement, N0NYY, WA5VRL also with an announcement. Any other stations? All powers, all suffixes. All right, then. We'll continue with net business at this time. This is N7GES with the R3D2 ARES net. Let's see. Should have located this beforehand. W0FT, Rob, what do you have for us today, sir?
Good evening to the net. This is Rob, W0FT. I'm the regional EC for the Northeast. And some of you have heard me talk about Oxcom before. Oxcom is now officially a state agency, and it's staffed by ARES volunteers at the state level and reports to the Office of Emergency Management. Oxcom is responsible now for managing the state ARES and RACES resources, which has added some additional requirements to some of the ARES volunteers. So folks that support the state OEM, regional managers, and district ECs have been requested by the state to join the Oxcom agency. And this has some major advantages, including if you're deployed by the state, you're covered by workman's comp. And unfortunately, this requires, or fortunately, requires a bunch of additional training and time commitment. For this reason, Jeff has decided to step down as the R3D2 EC. And effective today, March 1st, I've appointed Joe Howley, KD0TYU, as most of you know, as the EC for District 2. Let me let it drop. Jeff's going to take on an EC position and stay involved with the organization, and we look forward to his continued service. The EC position is probably looking at an additional 40 hours worth of training and a rigorous background check in order to get the certification, and that will aid in credentialing for our region and a bunch of other benefits. In fact, give some more Oxcom information to the net over the next few weeks. Let you know who is available to apply for Oxcom. I'm hoping it's going to be all general ARES membership and RACES can apply, and I'll have the qualification requirements out for the general population. Anyway, that's my announcement for tonight. I'd be glad to take any questions, and I'll turn it back to Net for any questions. W0FT.
Okay, thank you, Rob. Does anybody need fills or have questions at this time? Okay, I trust there will probably be more questions as things change and move along, so, but thank you for that, and Jeff, certainly thank you for everything you've done, and I'm certain that you will stay involved, certainly. So, anyway, thank you, and Joe, congratulations. Good to hear, and we'll be looking forward to hearing more about all of these changes as things go along. Thank you, Rob. Let me see. WA5VRL, I think you had several things for us.
Yeah, WA5VRL, Fort Collins. First item, there is an exam session scheduled for Saturday, March the 10th at Pooter Fire Station number 8 in Timnath. The test session starts at 9 a.m. and all levels are offered. Walk-ins are accepted. To get there, take Harmony exit off I-25, go east to Signal Tree Drive. If coming from Fort Collins, just go east on Harmony across the interchange for I-25. Signal Tree Drive is about 0.8 of a mile east of I-25. Turn south at the light for Signal Tree Drive, and Fire Station number 8 is less than a quarter mile south on the east side of the street. For any additional info, contact Mike, contact Mike, WB0MH at W0MBH@hotmail.com, or his phone is 970-988-90459. Break for fills. Second item is the Longmont Amateur Radio Club Larkfest. And that's on Saturday, April the 7th at the usual place, which is Boulder County Fairgrounds in South Longmont. It's open to the public from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And there will be VE session. Usually that's at 10 a.m., although their flyer does not state the exact time. Admission is $3 at the door. And if you're going for a vendor setup, then the time to be there is 7:30 in the morning for vendor setup. Break for fills on that one. And final item, this is been forwarded through several hams, and it's from the Denver Radio Club. And they're having a meeting on Wednesday, March 21st at 7 p.m. at the Jefferson County Administration and Courts Building in Golden. And there's several subjects to be discussed, or presentations, I guess you would say. One of them is post-natural disaster emergency communication, and that's put on by Amateur Call Kilo Delta Zero, Sierra Yankee Echo. This gentleman named John will share his experience of being on the island of St. Martin when it was hit by Hurricane Irma back in September of 2017. A second presentation on GoPax and DX antennas presented by Amateur Call Kilo Zero Romeo Charlie Whiskey. and Robert will give an update on some GoPacs and discuss DX antennas and how they work with the GoPacs. If you happen to be down there or decide to make a trip to Golden for that, that's when that is. There's no intention, as far as I could tell, of posting that on internet. So anyway, that's all I have. Back to net. WA5 VRL Fort Collins.
Thank you, Willis. You did have there was one attempt at a query or a fill after your first announcement. Somebody that was trying to get some more information or needed a fill, please come back now.
KC0ZIE.
Go ahead, Darren.
Thanks. I was just going to add that all of the information on the test session, including the address and link to a Google map, are on the NCARC website, ncarc.net, under the heading of Become a Ham. So if you missed it on the air, all of the information is online as well. Back to you, Matt. KC0ZIE.
Okay, very good. Do we have any other questions or for Willis? All right, KD0UJK, what do you have for us tonight, Steve?
This is KD0UJK, just another reminder of our Skywarn weather training on March 24th, starting at 8:30 in the morning and going until roughly 2 or 3, along with the ARES training that's going to be provided. That location is at 2221 Timberline. It's the Police Services Building on Timberline to the north of Drake. Any questions? Hearing none, back to net.
Okay, thank you, Steve. Once again, I'd like to invite any of you to join us for the Preparedness Education Group net at 7:30 p.m. on Thursday evenings following this net on 147.42 Simplex in the Larimer County, Weld County area. We practice Simplex operations. We also do have a monthly meeting, and we'd love to have you attend. So that's, once again, at 7:30 p.m., 147.42. Okay, this is N7GES. Jeff, K0JEF, what do you have for us this evening, sir?
Thank you, Kevin, for that, and thank you for taking the net this evening. I just wanted to say a big thank you to all of the ARES members who have worked so hard in all of the things that we have actually participated in during my stint as the EC. You guys made the district look good, and you carried out the mission of ARES, which is the support of the served agencies in support of your community. And you did it so well. I just can't say thank you enough. As I turn this over to Joe, just wanted to let everybody know that I will still be around. I have worked it out with Joe. I would like to actually take on the project of expanding the radio presence in the PFA arena, and I wanted to work pretty closely with Chris Wolf with the City of Fort Collins to develop the amateur radio relationship with that organization as Mike Gavin transitions into retirement and Chris takes over his job. I'll reset this. Thank you for that word from our sponsor. And with that, I would bid you all adieu. Keep your batteries charged, your go bags ready to go, and I just hope that Joe can count on the same level of participation or better and enthusiasm that all of you have shown to me for all the things that ARES has accomplished over my time. And with that, I will say 7-3 and back to net, and you all have a good evening. K0JEF.
Okay, thank you. And KD0TYU, I guess I should ask you if you have any comments to make this evening.
Thank you, Kevin, for that. I appreciate you taking the net and all the work you've been doing. The only thing I want to say is it's going to be tough for me to take Jeff's spot because he's done such a tremendous job on this. And I look forward to working with each and every one of you. Like they said, like Rob said, from today on, any questions about ARES will be related to me. We're going to we've got a meeting set up for a week from today, actually, to get a committee going to kind of put things a little bit different from what we did before. But if you have any questions about ARES or anything like that, please relate them to me, and I will definitely get that. Again, you can get a hold of me at president@ncar.net or jholly2 at msn.com. So thank you very much, and back to net.
All right, this is N7GES with the R3D2 net, ARES net. Do we have any questions or comments for the net at this time? Do we have any additional check-ins for the net at this time?
This is Kilo Echo Zero, Mike, Quebec Alpha. Name is JR.
This is W6RDC.
Kilo Zero Echo Victor, Eric, near car.
Okay, welcome to K0EV, KE0MQA. The call, I think it's W0RDC. Rob, I don't think that was you, but there was another call in there that I did not copy well. Could you come back again, please?
Certainly, that's W6RDC with 6 Romeo Delta Zulu.
Okay, I'm going to need to confirm because you're still very, very noisy. I think I copied Whiskey 6 Romeo Delta Zulu. Is that correct? No confirmation, sir. You're noisy, and I did not get your confirmation or name and location from you. I don't know if you have a way of changing your signal, but I have you marked as I just reported it. But if you want to try to get to update me again, please do. Okay, I'm sure sorry I did not copy that. I have you down here, and I hope you did not have any announcements for us that we weren't able to get. Thank you very much. Is there any other business for the net at this time?
Plate check-in, Kilo Golf 6 Uniform Delta Tango, Ed and Bertha.
Good evening, Ed, KG6UDT. Thank you for checking in. Once again, any other business for the R3D2 ARES net? Okay, lots of information this evening,
what time is the weather training on March 24th? What time does it
tuned
start?
for more information as things are in the changeover process here. I would like to thank all stations for checking in this evening, and also especially to the NCARC for the use of the repeater on which we meet each Thursday evening. I'd like to welcome all stations to also check into the following nets: the statewide ARES HF net on Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. on 3.810 megahertz, and the statewide ARES VHF net Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. on the 145.310 Colorado connection repeater, which requires a tone of 88.5 hertz. That is 145.310 repeater. We had about 29 check-ins this evening, somewhere around 5 or 6 announcements, and we have now run 32 minutes of all things. This is N7GES now closing the repeater and closing the net and returning the repeater to normal use. Thank you very much, 73th, and good evening.